Good morning, everyone. It's still pretty sunny outside, but I can see the clouds and the rain is coming. I've been playing Animal Crossing non-stop, so I just want to do something productive with my day today, so I decided to start before the coffee gets cold. I'm really excited to start reading Japanese literature. There's definitely a bunch of books that I've seen around that I find really interesting. It has time traveling, which is one of my favorite tropes. I haven't read that many books with time traveling, but I love the trope. So if you have any other good time traveling books, let me know down below. It's midday right now, so I will be reading till lunchtime and then we can make lunch together. This package just arrived. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Lately, I wanted to take a little more good care of my body. I don't know if it's summer coming up or whatever, but order a bunch of skincare. As humans, we tend to not work towards fixing the things that we don't like or we are not happy about. So I just took matters into my own hands. Whoa! Hair products, and I've heard that this Fanola care thingy, it's really good for your hair. I also got exfoliant globes, shower gel. It smells like honey. Oh, it does. Body moisturizer, body scrub, and it's supposed to smell like lemon cake. SPF for my face because I ran out of it. Hair serum for my split ends. That's it. It's a lot of stuff. Sometimes you just need to splurge on things that make you feel good about yourself, and this is it.
Our first.
I was ready to fall asleep and then I remember I haven't talked about my reading today. I'm on page 56, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I read the first few pages a bit slow because I'm not used to reading Japanese names, so I was a bit confused to who was who, but then I wrote it on a post-it and everything was fine, so I'm not complaining about the names. I'm just not used to them. The beginning of the book surprised me so much. It's something I've never read before. It might be the translation from the Japanese to the English or just the way he writes his prose, but it was so fresh. I've never read a book where the plot and the characters are introduced this way, so I find it really refreshing and just like new and exciting. I'm really intrigued about the point of the book or what it's trying to teach us or show us, because now that I know how the coffee shop works and the rules around it, there's this one rule that it's, even if you can time travel to the past, you cannot change the present. So no matter what you do in the past, the present's gonna still be the same. I feel like the whole book is gonna resolve around the idea of no matter how much you regret the past, there's nothing you can do to change it, and the present is the present and you have to live here, which I'm gonna love if I'm right, but I might be completely wrong in this idea that I have. I want to try to finish it tomorrow because I'm really enjoying it. I think I can make it, and I'll tell you a little bit more of my thoughts, but I have more things to read. So I'm gonna go to bed and I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll check up with you again. Good night, guys. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday and today and tomorrow is national holiday here, so I don't have to go to work. So I made plans with my friends and I'm just gonna take you along with me today. It's gonna be an exciting day. Such a nice weather. I'm so excited that it's so sunny for these like 2 to 3 days I have off of work. And right now I'm drinking my morning coffee and I'm gonna make breakfast real quick because I have to go and meet up with my friends. I couldn't really talk yesterday. I think the last thing I vlogged was when we went to the botanical garden. We saw that they had tulips and they have just like bloomed, and tulips normally last like 2 to 3 weeks. So we were really fast and we went there and we had a really great time. We took some pictures. I read a bit of Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I'm halfway through it and it's really surprising me. I didn't thought it was gonna be like a full set of characters. I thought it was gonna be based around one person. I definitely want to finish this today. And I'll let you know all my thoughts after that. And then for a little bit of self-care, I reread some of my favorite chapters of Punk 57. I read this book like 7 times last year. I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. Yeah, what can I tell you? Today we're doing spring cleaning. I finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold 20 minutes ago, and I researched a little bit about it because I was a bit unsure of what I just read. Cannot say I didn't enjoy it because I was really enjoying the time travel aspect and the different characters and the POVs. But I was a little bit confused what the point of the book is, and I'm still confused. I'm gonna read more about it. Sofia from the future here. It fits the whole time traveling thing. I didn't like how I rambled my thoughts in this clip, so I'll just tell you now. I did a bit more research on the book, and I was kind of right at the beginning of the video. The whole point, it's about regret and the whole question of what would have happened if I did something different. But because the present doesn't change no matter what you do when you go to the past, it kind of explores more of the self-forgiveness, and it gives the characters a way to get rid of that regret. After discovering that it was supposed to be a play, it makes so much sense because when you read the book, it is done in a way that I can see the play in my head, like all of it happening in these coffee counter and all of it happening in the same coffee shop. I love that. I said it 100 times on this video. But one of the things that surprised me was the set of characters. The book is divided in 4 parts, and we get a couple, then we get a kind of illness story, 2 sisters, and then we get a mother-daughter. I think everyone can relate to some part of it. I think we are all familiarized with regrets, and if you've been going through that, I think the book will really help you. There's a second part that I want to read. But overall, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars. That's my whole opinion of it. Let's go back to the past. Or the present, for you. Really weird. And I read something else. I wanted something fun to read, so I started this book called Waking Olivia, which is a romance between an athlete and their trainer, but there's no age gap. I think one of them is 24 and the other one's 22. And she is a runner, but she has this disease where she runs while she's asleep. So she wakes up like in the middle of nowhere and she doesn't know where she is. And it's basically a romance. I'm in the middle of it and I'm enjoying it. It's just a romance, nothing major, but I do recommend it so far. It's well written, it has a plot, you know. We like plot with our smut. So that's what I've been reading. I have a few more books that I want to begin, and that's exactly what I want to do now. I might bake some cookies if I really want to do that, but I also have to edit this video, so we will see. But right now, I think I'm going to journal a bit. It's been a while. Yay! Also, I didn't show you. I got a new edition of the Atlas 6. This is the Illumicrate edition and it arrived the other day and it's gorgeous. Foiling, it's like holographic. Yeah, you can see there. And look at these sprayed edges. It's so good. I already taken pictures of it for Instagram because it's so pretty. Another thing I didn't tell you. So, I got this new plant. So for everyone watching, we need to name this plant. If you have name suggestions, leave them down below because I would love to know, and we can name them, and we can name this little fella together. So yeah.